Goosebumps spreading through the WWE Universe as the sinister and menacing presence of Karrion Kross fills the air.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
A cerebral competitor, Kross starts his attacks before the bell even rings.
You know, the wheels of destiny have been in motion long before you're standing in the ring across from Karrion Kross.
There are only two things left for the competition to do tonight: fall and pray.
All right, I love this guy.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 244 pounds, Brody King.
Hey, where's the horse?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what horse?
The high horse this superstar always seems to be on.
Did Jerry Lawler write that line for you?
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
You're looking at a well-traveled superstar who has seen a lot in the ring.
With experience comes confidence. There's nothing you could throw at this competitor that could faze him in the slightest.
He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup.
The chilling image in the other corner is Karrion Kross, who has vowed to smash his adversary through the gates and into the most painful parts of hell.
Kross approaches every match with grim determination. He wraps himself around opponents like a giant constrictor and makes people suffer physically and mentally.
Wow.
Just dismantling their opponent. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Flipping senton.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Stomp after stomp after stomp. Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Kross is a tremendously gifted striker. What do you think is the best chance to defeat him one-on-one?
Treat it like a fight. Kross is going to look to brawl and throw hands, so stick and move is the... From the top! Elbow drop, good Lord!
And Kross is being taken apart here.
So much for Kross's motor. His ability to brawl and throw hands is getting cut off here.
Not yet.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Calculating the next move here.
Kross fends that off. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
And this match about to fade to black. Kross jacket submission locked in.
The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop.
Tap out.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross emerges the victor.
All across his sadistic intentions played out just the way he planned.
The one and only CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois. Weighing in at 218 pounds. The undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk.
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight. A modern marvel not to be messed with.
An absolute force of nature.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 416 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Omos, a man who always has the size advantage.
Omos possesses physical gifts that tip the scales in his favor, and this man has incredible strength.
And we've often seen that Omos loves overpowering opponents. Towers over the entire locker room, both literally and figuratively.
Who in the world can take down this colossus known as Omos?
The bell sounds and it's on. Omos is such a mammoth that he makes most of his opponents look like children.
With an 18 quadruple E boot size, an 87-inch reach, and 14.5-inch hand.
Looking for the front waist lock and countered into a nice arm drag. Omos with great awareness. What a headbutt.
Vicious. Knee strike connects.
We got a cover. He throws his shoulder up before two.
No harm in seeing if he could finish him off quick there. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. A bone-rattling knee.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Fast thinking saved him there.
What punishment being dealt from Omos.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
And he counters.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
CM Punk so resilient when he's inside that ring. Corey, how can an opponent counter that resilience of Punk's?
Some would also call that stubborn, Cole. It's not enough to just throw your best at Punk. You have to break his will. Extinguish that fire inside of him.
Set up for the sweep.
Nicely done.
And Punk gets countered there.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Uh-oh.
Effective counter. Pin.
Here we go.
And he kicks out at 2.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Side kick finds the mark.
And Omos capitalizes there.
Clubbing blow to the back.
Strong right. Look at this.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
And he's been throwing his best at Punk and then some, trying to break Punk's will.
Destructive use of the knee. The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get...
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. Moving the spine in ways it wasn't meant to.
The core so much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Ooh, that'll leave a mark.
And Omos is keeping the match at his pace.
Yeah, impressive offense from Omos.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Dodges away.
Got him in his clutches.
A pin. This might do it.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
This isn't even close to over.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Punk showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
High red district for CM Punk. And he heads back into the ring.
Oh my God, stopped dead in their tracks.
What a slam!
Disrespecting the competition.
CM Punk sensed that was coming.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice locked in.
Got this one locked in extra tight. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Victory eluding Omos tonight.
It looks like the Goliath Omos met his David in the ring tonight.
It's fight night! And we are about to see a powerhouse unleashed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling. But he now sits under the learning tree of perhaps the best brawler in WWE history.
A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with.
There is a mean streak a mile long that turns on once that bell rings.
Ridge would prefer you use meters instead, but I completely agree.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And his opponent from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 128 pounds, Nick Nemeth.
Everyone in this match is competing at such a high level. I predict one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
Fun and games clearly not on his mind here tonight. He's got one focus in this matchup here, and that's to secure the win at any cost.
But Ridge Holland is ready to launch himself into action. And know this, Ridge the Fridge doesn't just hit you. He goes through you.
He's building his resume as a singles competitor and is more than happy to do so by piling up a stack of fallen opponents. You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here. What an incredible moonsault.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. Real close, too close for cover.
Just got scary close to the 3 count there. And now placed in the corner. He's getting back up, but I don't think he's gonna like what he finds.
Misses the target.
Vicious right forearm. This is just brute.
Release German. Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Shoved right off. And into the collar and elbow. Shoved out of the way. Watch this display of power. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Ridge Holland is possibly one of the most rough and tumble superstars anyone can face in WWE. Corey, how do you combat such a brutal opponent?
Well, you know you're going to leave this match with some bumps and bruises. If you're lucky, don't fight that, and instead take the same sort of fight directly to Holland.
Ridge has brought this match to his favor.
I can't dispute Holland's strategy right now. Belly suplex. Oh.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. That holds back Holland's attack.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
Headstand.
Ouch. Wow.
Wow.
I don't think that felt good for Holland. Ridge gets the better there. Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
He connects with a counter. With the counter. And he slides him back to the mat.
Here they come. I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, I can't. It's absolutely nuts. One attack. Here it is.
He gets the shoulder up at 2.
He thought he had it.
Down on the jaw. And bite your tongue with that.
Holland.
And right into the pin. Uh-oh. There's two.
Just barely, but it counts.
Holland knows what he needs to end this.
Uh-oh. Trail DDT. Big opening for Holland to take this.
And the cover. Oh, and he just kicked out.
It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count. Yeah, talk about a close call.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Brought down. He's making his way to ringside now.
Oh, God.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Getting deeper and deeper into this match. Really starting to feel the pressure here.
Ridge gets the better there.
What the leg? Look at this. He just tossed the leg. Right to the leg.
That holds back Holland's attack.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Jumping DDT.
My. Ooh.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
Whip back into the ring.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now. High cross body.
And he's into the pin. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Still not enough to put him away.
He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
DDT.
Planted.
Waistlock applied.
Great body control. Sir.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Digging deep for a kick out.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Ooh. After what we've seen so far, you cannot question the lengths these superstars are willing to go.
Limits of physical exhaustion are being surpassed at this point.
Holland's losing. Uh-oh, tuning up the band. It is time. Sweet chin music.
This spells
for the
doom
pin.
for Holland.
Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here is your winner, Nick Nemeth.
Ridge Holland coming up short in this matchup.
Ridge Holland brought the fight, but tonight, it just wasn't enough.
Holland's as tough as they come, but it looks like there was just no bouncing back tonight. Wes Lee is about to take flight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wes Lee!
Turned his back on his friends, and he says he's done taking care of others.
It's because Wes Lee's finally ready to take what's his. He's finally learned to look out for number one.
Once seen as a superhero, now he's something different.
Creative and unpredictable inside the ring.
Wes Lee will absolutely put on a show while taking you down.
Ah, here comes the young OG, ready to get bouncy.
And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
Dynamic offense and athleticism from Evans, matched only by his courage and youthful exuberance. His matchup is underway, and in the ring is the thrilling Javon Evans. Javon launches himself at his opponent like he's on a seek-and-destroy mission.
Javon is a special athlete who will catch you when you least expect it. Evans is not as fast as they say. He's actually faster.
Javon continues to leave opponents stunned and audiences in awe, but Evans also shows a ton of guts. He's a fighter.
But blink and you just might miss what Wesley has to offer. The definition of athleticism. He doesn't make it easy to spot any flaws in his game plan.
One of the great in-ring innovators of his generation. The sky's the limit for Wesley.
Taking the reins and applying the chin lock. Transitioning into the armbar.
Boom, right in the button. Oof, crisp arm drag.
Slam down. Oh, moonsault! Man, did you see the height on that?
Transition right into the pin.
He kicks out before the count hits two.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Golly, that could do permanent damage.
Corey, got any tips for the young OG here in this one?
Number one with a bullet, Cole, is that Evans needs to do his best to rein in his emotions. Because while it's perfectly fine to let your emotions fuel you, Evans has a bit of a habit of letting his emotions completely take over. If Evans can keep himself balanced on that front, this could be his match to win.
And he had Javon's number there.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And the momentum's clearly against West now.
And we can see how the young OG's been keeping his emotions in check, using them as fuel, but not letting them take over. Instead, Evans himself is the one taking over here.
Round and round into the satellite DDT.
Trying to end this match here and now.
Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
These men knew this match.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Gets to the rope.
That'll break up the submission.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here. Wow, springboard attack. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Wesley setting up in the corner, sizing up his opponent. What are we going to do? Front flip DDT. That right there is the spectacular offense we've come to expect from Wesley.
Head and shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough. Ooh! Massive miscalculation on that one.
NXT is near and dear to my heart, and I have to tell you, the passion on display here is second to none.
This is making me nervous.
Oh! DDT off the apron!
A reversal. Well scouted.
Whoa!
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Wes with an opening to go high.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. The running Meteora. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Down he goes.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. And he avoids what was coming. These two going strike for strike, it seems. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Oh no, look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
Placing him in the corner.
Up to the back of the neck, sends their opponent to the middle of the ring.
Counter by Javon.
Oh, missed connection. There's a snapmare delivered, and
Oh, how much more can you take?
I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Thinking of going high risk here.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
Taking flight.
Kick! Oh. Got the legs. Game and Gary! Wow!
He'll make his way to the ring.
Wes Lee, tremendous athleticism, connects with an elbow. And look at this, tiger feint kick around the post.
Headed back into the ring.
Incoming.
Wes with a big-time move.
And another climb.
He's trying again. Spiral tap. Can Evans recover from that?
Makes the cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
Oh, I thought that was game over. Pure guts to kick out there.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to...
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Wes Lee is just begging for a fight.
Ooh! And Wes is really dialed in right now.
Wes continues on the assault, keeping things at his pace.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
From the middle rope.
Uh-oh, crucifix. It could be it.
Shoulders down.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Oh, man.
Oh, what's going to happen here?
Look out. Exploder suplex.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Oh, right to the
the kidneys.
Golly.
Javon toying with his opponent a little bit.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Connor flattened, pinned, shoulders down.
Kicks out. Oh, he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sent into the corner.
Oh! This match has been history in the making.
This is insane.
Oh, my God. Oh, my!
Scoop slam.
Javon Evans keeping it bouncing. Double springboard splash. Evans stamping an end to this.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it. We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out?
From the ring all the way to the floor.
And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his... Off the top.
Crashing to the floor.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure.
And he had Javon's number there. Canadian Destroyer.
We've seen that look before. Wes in position. Wes devising something.
Can Evans recover from that?
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. Somehow, some way, they weathered the storm.
Here is your winner, Javon Evans.
A count-out win is still a win.
The referee's count is more than enough time to get back in the ring. The loser only has themselves to blame.